All right, so today's assignment, and I do need to see at the end of class, I do need to see that you've done this. And all I'm wanting you to do is get the first couple of pages done of La Musica by writing in your solfege. So I'm going to get you started. The first thing we need to look at, and remember, sopranos and baritones, you're on part one, and altos, you are on part two, FYI. So remember that you first have to look at the key signature. And in flat keys, it's really easy to find do because do is always the second to last flat, left to right. So first flat, second flat, third flat, we go to the second to last one, boom, there's do. But that doesn't get helpful because a lot of our music is way down here, and we know that do is way up here. But what we do know is that this is the E space, and I apologize for my awful mouse drawings. So that's the E space, and if I go down to the E line and show do is down there, then our first starting pitch is actually T. Now this is how I would write it in, a lot neater than I can with a mouse, by the way. I would write a T, a letter T only, because when all of these solfege pitches are together, it gets really hectic and scary. So I write a nice tiny neat little T, then a la because I'm going down, so I'm going to climb down my ladder. So this is T la, then I'm going to go back up the ladder to T. This is do, and this is re. It's a lot like coding. So if this is T, T, T la, T do re, that's what I have. Or in baritone land, T, T la, T do re, and I have no idea, by the way, if that's the right pitches. My pitch memory is a little off today. So, ti la ti do re, la musica nos, right? Now, unfortunately, or fortunately, I have set this video up to only give you the opening notes. So now it is your job to go through page, I believe, 4 for your part and your part only. You don't have to write it for all of the parts, but for either part 1 or part 2, you're going to write in your solfege pitches. Now, what's really interesting is that you can even, like, okay, those are all T's. You can go through and find all of the T's and write those in, and then all of the do's and write those in. Or you can write them in as you go and count up and down. It's up to you. So that is the assignment, and at the end of the day, I will ask you to just show me that you have written those in, and that will be where part of your participation grade comes from for the day.